Everybody get your fucking hands up.
What is going on, YouTube? This is Gavin 21202, aka Gavin Orlandi, here bringing you all the latest WWE news, rumors, headlines, and updates in regards to a major main event penciled in possibly for next year's Wrestlemania 35 event, ladies and gentlemen. Now take this with a very big grain of salt. Like I basically say with all my videos, take it with a grain of salt, ladies and gentlemen, because it is being said that if the WWE is able to pull, some strings, the penciled-in main event for next year's WrestleMania will be Roman Reigns against The Rock. Now, it is not yet said whether or not the championship is set to be in that equation, but I would assume that the Universal Championship would be on the line, but, they could give that to some other competitors, and it would be something really cool to see. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is the breaking news. The breaking news being said is that since WWE, for the past few years, has been, trying to get The Rock, negotiate with The Rock, and negotiate with, The Rock's producers to allow him to get into the ring, because last time he was in the ring at WrestleMania 29, it didn't end so well for The Rock. The Rock got injured, and his movie dates were put off for quite some time, and that's just a big risk that nobody wants to take. But if WWE goes the route of doing this, it's being said that they would have The Rock appear at the Royal Rumble. And, the last time we saw Rock at the Royal Rumble, he was embracing Roman Reigns in 2015 when Reigns won the Rumble. And the fans weren't so much on the side of Roman, but Rock came out, tried to, mix it up a little bit, give Roman a pop. But it didn't work out in the way WWE thought it would. But it is being said that, as we know, it was reported in a few videos ago, the Shield is not expected to probably make it all the way until next year's WrestleMania. That's just something I'm going to lay out there right now. I don't think that is penciled in for WWE's plans right now. It is being said that if WWE can pull this off and get The Rock in on this, that we would see weekly appearances from The Rock and build up on the way to WrestleMania. So, with that being said, like I just said, take it with a grain of salt, because I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. This was brought to my attention by Ringside News, and Ringside News has been very reliable over the years for me. It's been where I've got most of my information from, and a lot of it has come true over the past few years. But like I'm saying, take it with a grain of salt, because there is a possibility that WWE might not be able to negotiate with the Rock's producers to get the time off for The Rock, nor would Rock be able to compete due to risk of injury. But, like we know, Seth Rollins actually went on to say that WWE doesn't need The Rock, and he would prefer to be in the ring with Roman Reigns instead of The Rock. He thinks that WWE, that's what's wrong with WWE. They live off of the past. They live off of legends. They live off of people like John Cena, Stone Cold, The Rock, Mick Foley. Seth Rollins believes that's what's wrong with the company. But as of late, he kind of went into the fact that WWE is a huge fan of bringing back part-timers for the main event of Mania. And if if I'm giving my opinion, how do they expect anyone to get better? Because, if they're putting these part-timers in, yeah, they're getting the ticket sales, but what is that doing? That's not furthering WWE, because eventually, like I just said, The Rock, Stone Cold, Mick Foley, they're not going to be there all the time. There's eventually going to come a time when they're no much longer with the WWE. But, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, take it with a grain of salt. If WWE can pull this off, expect to see weekly appearances from The Rock on build-up to next year's WrestleMania, and it would consist of many appearances from both superstars. And as you guys know, for those of you that don't know, The Rock is actually the cousin of Roman Reigns. I just had to throw that in there. I know most of you guys already know, but it's just something I had to put out there, ladies and gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, in order for me to bring you all of the latest WWE news, rumors, headlines, and updates, I need you guys to like this video, favorite this video, share this on every social media platform that's humanly possible, and do me one last thing, and definitely subscribe. And ladies and gentlemen, before I go, first of all, I love you all, and what I'm trying to do is get into a Monday through Friday schedule for videos. So, ladies and gentlemen, subscribe, and I love you all.